Hi. So in this video we will talk about different ways to manage our negative thoughts. One way is to challenge our negative thoughts, like what proof I have, and if I ask my friend the same thing about me, what my friend will say. And we have talked this thing in different videos, like let's say if I feel that I am not a good teacher and I feel that no one likes my teaching or my students don't like me. So, what will happen in this thought? I have this negative thought that my student does not like me. So, what I'll do, I will try to prove if my thought is positive or if my thought is actually true or not, and I will ask my friend the same thing. So what I'm doing, that I'm asking my friend, and I will ask my friend, does my friend feel that I am not a good teacher? I can also try to prove it by reading the reviews the students are giving me. So what I'm doing, I am challenging my thought. I'm trying to prove if my thought is positive or negative. In that way, if my thought is wrong, it will show me that what I'm thinking is not right, and it will help my mood. But in this video we are not going to talk about how to challenge your thought. We will try to deal with a negative thinking in a different way. What we will do, we will notice and observe our thought, and we will let it go. So instead of trying to find out if my thought is actually true or not, in this technique we will just let the thought pass by. We will change the language of the thought, and as we know that words are very powerful and it can have a profound effect on our brain and our mood. Also remember that our mind is very negatively biased, so it try to attach to the negative thing that we think about, we talk about, we see or we hear. So it attached to this negative thought very easily as compared to the positive thoughts. So and most of our thoughts are negative, and we don't need to get upset when we have those negative thoughts, as they are part of being human and we cannot stop those thoughts. A lot of time we are upset when we are having these thoughts. We start feeling, why I am having this thought. But remember, we cannot control if the thoughts are coming in our brain. What we can do is to just observe it, and if we feel that these are negative thoughts and it's not helping us, we can just let it go and try not to react on it, because that's what our brain try to do, that we have these negative thoughts and we try to just act on it. So what we will do, we will talk about two ways how we can control these thoughts. Let's say when our mind tell us negative things like, oh, I am stupid, oh, I am not good, or oh, I am depressed, then instead of getting upset, we can be mindful. We need to be in the moment. We try not to leave the situation. We try not to dissociate ourselves. We try not to get upset. We just stop. We stay in the moment and we do some deep breathing in and out. And then just observe our thinking. And we can tell ourselves that I am having these thoughts that I am not good. So, what we are doing, we are not connecting ourselves with these thoughts. We are saying that I am having these thoughts that I am not good. So, it does not mean that I am not good, I am having these thoughts. Or I am having these thoughts that I am stupid. So, again, I am trying not to attach myself with these thoughts. I am trying to create a distance between me and my thought, and I'm telling my brain that yes, I'm having these thoughts. I'm not upset. I'm just saying that I am having these thoughts. It does not mean that I believe these thoughts. I'm just saying, I'm just accepting that I'm having these thoughts. I'm not going to fight with these thoughts. I'm just going to accept, observe these thoughts, and let it go. The second thing we can also do is, as we know that our words are very powerful, what we say, write, or tell ourselves have a very profound effect on the brain. If we keep using negative words, then our amygdala uh, is active and our brain is in constant level of stress, and it will be on the flight and fight mode, and the stress response will keep getting activated and we will not be able to think clearly. So in this technique, what we will try to do when we are having these thoughts, instead of getting upset, instead of trying to avoid these thoughts, we will work on these thoughts. Like if we have thoughts like no one loves me, instead of getting upset, we can do some funny thing with it. We can play this line in our brain in a funny way. Like, oh, I am having this feeling that no one loves me, no one loves me. And we can keep repeating it 10 times. And you will see the difference, the intensity of this line, this thought will not be as intense after repeating this in a funny way in your brain, or even saying out loud. So remember that the way we are thinking does affect our mood, and the way our mood is also affect our behavior, our day-to-day life. So it's always good to work on our behavior, do things that make us happy, but the most powerful thing to keep us happy, to keep us relaxed, is to work on the thoughts and not to act on these thoughts when we are having negative thoughts. So hopefully these two techniques you will be able to use it, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.